in the middle of whatever storm you're going through. Getting old, dreading that doctor's report, fearful of your children who've wandered away from the church, concerned about the state of the church, worried about the election a week from tomorrow. Whatever it is that's going on in your life, in the middle of this boat, which is rocking up and down, in the midst of unbelievably turbulent waters, and so much noise going on inside your head you can hardly think, Jesus asks you and me the same question. What's the problem? Why are you afraid? Don't you know who I am? Don't you know what I've done? Don't you know what I can do? Don't you know that the church is right here in my hands? Don't you know that your marriage is right here in my hands? Don't you know that your life is not in the hands of doctors, it's not in the hands of treatment, it's not in the hands of diagnosis, it's in my hands. And no one can take you out of my hands, because I'm Lord, and there is no other. And I'm not just Lord. I love you. I don't love y'all. I just love you. And I see you right now with all your anxiety and all your fear and all your worry. I see you. And it's okay. Not because I'm just going to magically make all the problems go away. Life here is like being in a boat in a very violent storm, always. But I'm in the boat with you. And I promised you that I would give you peace. Not as the world gives, I told you. The world only knows peace when there's absence of conflict. Good luck with that. My peace comes in the middle of conflict. My peace comes in the middle of the storm. My peace comes when you're sitting there in the waiting room. My peace comes when you're at the bedside of someone that you love who's leaving this world. My peace comes in the middle of results, whether they're on a national or a local scale, that we don't like. My peace can penetrate Auschwitz. That's what I'm offering you right now, he says. And that, my friends, is really, truly beautiful. Here's Jesus. I see people with phones often. I want to encourage you, if you got your phone, take a picture of this image. This has become a favorite image of us, or of ours. I particularly love the fact that Jesus is facing the storm. Whatever storm in your life, this is what's happening right now. He's addressing it. And if you remember in the gospel passage, this Lord, the one who made the universe, after he says to the apostles, and to us, why are you so afraid? Then with just a word, he says to the sea, shh. Because the sea's his creature, and it knows its master's voice. And it just becomes calm. And the apostles look at each other and go, who in the world is this? Who speaks to the elements and they listen? Well, that would be God. And God has done all of this for us. So that in the midst of all these crazy things that are going on, you and I can, even now at this very moment, walk out of this room today, go back home to our lives with unshakable confidence in Him. I'm not confident in the leaders of the church. No offense to Bishop Barron. I'm not confident in the leaders of the world. I'm not confident in the leaders of our country or my state. I don't have to be. They're not in charge. He's in charge. And so we don't have to be afraid.